I have on the stage with me Mr. Ben White, who was yes, give it up for Ben. He was a participant at the Agape Center as a child and most recently served as summer staff. I also have with me Reverend Dr. Hugh Williams. Yes, Mission of Faith. Yeah, give it up. Mission of Faith Baptist Church, who is one of Crew's longtime church partners. And I have our keynote speaker, Pastor Brian Lee, who is going to help me interview our guests. So welcome, gentlemen, welcome. Ben, the first question goes to you. So you used to attend the Agape Center Summer Day Camp as a kid. How did you hear about the good news while you were there?
The whole curriculum was pretty much... the whole curriculum was pretty much gospel-based. So, like Bible time, we had Bible time usually where we sat around and sang songs. We would kind of do sign language for Jesus and Lord and things like that, things that kids can memorize and it's easy for them to take home and share with their friends and their family. Just easy things. Of course, we had arts and crafts and gym time, but the main thing that Crew and Agape was trying to show us was the gospel, which we got in Bible time every day.
Yeah, that's really great. So I understand as you got older, you strayed away from your faith. But what you experienced at the Agape Center really stuck with you. Can you tell us more about that?
It was more of the people, the same two of the people that came up here earlier, Wade, Brad, Bethany, other people that were around Agape when I was there as a kid kind of led me back. I didn't really remember everything that I learned, but I remember the things that I experienced with them. So the love of Christ that they was able to give to me, I was able to remember and come back and get it again.
Amen. That's so awesome, so awesome. Amen. So Dr. Hugh, I understand that your church has done power packs. Most recently, this last fall, you got to share the gospel, but particularly there was one family that was greatly impacted by the work.
Yes, we were able to connect with 5 siblings on a Monday, and we call them the D family because all of their names begin with the letter D. And the oldest of that group was 16. Her name is Deanna. And the youngest was 7. Her name is Dior. And we invited them back that weekend. We were having Power Pack giveaway and an outreach. And we were able to share the gospel with them. And they gave their lives to Christ. They accepted Christ then on the spot. And they received the Power Packs full of the school supplies and gospel materials.
Wow, but it was not, that was the beginning.
That was the beginning.
Right, but then more and more things.
Well, as the calendar was set, the following day, that Sunday, was Youth Sunday, Children's Church. And so we invited them back to the service, worship with us on the next day, in which the 16-year-old Deanna came back. And she, for about 6 or 7 Sundays straight, she made church. She came and made a decision probably about that 7th or 8th week to give her life to Christ.
Wow. Let's give the Lord a hand praise for that. Yeah. Then you guys, as you mentioned the calendar, that would have been the summer. You would have moved on to November and you guys would have done more.
We were able to connect with some more family members, the mom, and there were 2 other older siblings, and we took boxes of love. And so we again shared the gospel with the entire family. We had a great team that went out with us on that day. And so we broke it down. Every age group got the gospel shared on their level. And again, Deanna, she got baptized, and the others are forthcoming. Because they're so young, we're taking our time, making sure that they understand what baptism is about.
And we were having a great conversation at our table about discipleship, and earlier you mentioned how your church was engaged and inspired and that they were empowered even as this family moved a distance away, and even how they got behind this family during Christmas.
Well, our entire congregation became energized and connected. We Christmas, before they moved on Christmas, we were able to supply 7 children with winter gear. That means they had winter coats, they had boots, they had thermals, gloves, scarves, caps, and we gave them some toys, and we shared the gospel again. We never leave out the gospel. And so we took opportunity. They since moved, but we have some members in our congregation that live close to where they moved, and so we still make sure that they have opportunity to come to church when their mom's not working. When their mom is working. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is really encouraging and super cool to hear how your whole congregation really was able to minister to that family. So
Absolutely.
That's really wonderful. And so, Ben, you got reconnected with the Agape Center just this last summer and started impacting youth for Christ just like you had been. Tell us more about that.
Well, I got reconnected. Like I said, I didn't remember everything that I learned at camp or in church, but I remembered the faces, so the faces pretty much brought me back. I came looking for Christ because I was about to be a husband, so to walk in my identity as a husband and the king and the priest of my home, I had to depend on God so that I can love my wife, Ada, at table 9 correctly. So with that in mind, I had to go back somewhere where I was loved, where it didn't matter what I did. I was able to come back and do what they did for me. I also got to work with 2 teens closely that I still talk to now, Barack and Teresa, who also gave their life at Kids Across America, and I've been able to speak to them still, offering just words of encouragement and whatever I can to make sure that they're okay. And I got to work with Brad and Wade and Kara and everybody else that's still up there instead of under them, and Mark. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget you, but yeah, everybody was there, so it was kind of cool. So.
Wow, that is really wonderful. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for sharing with us tonight.